Welcome. It's lovely to have you here, joining me in the collective energy, praying for New Zealand today and praying for everyone's safety. Everyone's safety today. The Parliament, the people who work in Parliament, the elected representatives. We're praying to their angels and asking them to not go into fight or flight. Don't let the words that you have cast a spell over yourself create fear. So the media, mainstream, independent, alternative, those people, your words cast spells and you've made yourself afraid. So just asking that is lifted from you and that you can work through this process with love. My intention, my intention was to live stream Chantal Becker on YouTube, like she said she would do, and sit here and live stream my own prayers. When I went to click the live stream button, it told me that my channel was not able to use that button. And I do wonder if that is why Chantal also is not streaming at the moment. So I had hoped that this would become a live stream where other people, like a prayer circle, could join me, sending the healing, loving energy. And for reasons unknown to me, the beautiful people at the YouTube says no. Computer says no. So it's not going to stop me from sitting here. And instead of live streaming, I am going to just trust and know and have faith that there's other people like me who care about everyone in New Zealand, who wants everyone to put our differences to one side and walk towards our New Zealand heart, where we have so much and everything in common. So I'm praying for the politicians, the parliamentary staff members, all the corporations involved, the police, ACC, IRD, and especially our Ministry of Justice. I'm praying for all of them that they will join with this collective energy and see that when we're not in fight or flight, when we're not afraid, we can think clearly and we can come to some middle ground that is acceptable for all decent Kiwis. This is the only live stream I can find, the Freedom and Rights Coalition live stream. And yeah, so whoever is in the digital sphere playing all the tomfoolery, this isn't my preferred way to connect with the energy. There's a lot of things being shouted out by these people that I agree with, and then there is a lot that I disagree with. So there's a lot I disagree with, and my take on all of the Nuremberg trials and the outcomes from that, my advice or my thought or my 2 cents is, people, you're planning for the wrong war. France did that. In the Second World War, they prepared for World War I, and they built all of their big long walls of not China, walls of France, and they prepared for the wrong war, and the planes just flew overhead and dropped their bombs. This is the same thing. We're 80 years in the future. How that incident was reconciled is not how this incident will be reconciled. And for the people getting afraid of the people screaming that, I totally understand why you're afraid. And I think I just see, when I say that, a big fat whiteboard. And that is, you know, when you brainstorm in a workshop and you get given the beautiful little stickies and you get to write your idea and run up to the front of the class and put it on the whiteboard and get your dopamine hit. That is one sticky. That is all it is. There's at least, I would say, 7,000 different unique ways forward that New Zealand could choose to make. And if we all calm down, we can put our own stickies on the whiteboard. And so I'm sending these people love. I'm sending everyone in Wellington love. I don't have a side. I know what I believe is right in my heart. And it's not the behaviour and the experience I have witnessed in the last couple of years in New Zealand. However, I don't have a side. I want everyone to be okay. If you're hurting because you were ugly and now you find it hard to say I'm sorry and look at yourself in the mirror, I'm on your side. If you've been hurt or injured and feel like you're just clinging on to survive, I'm on your side. If you're someone just trying to live and work in peace in Wellington and all of this distraction is upsetting for you, I'm on your side. If you fully believe in the treatment with all of your heart and you are prepared to take 10 or 20 or 30 or 700 of those treatments, I am on your side. If you are someone who believes that the treatment is not right for you, I'm on your side. I don't believe I can make it any clearer. And so now that the old YouTube has told me I am not able to have a online prayer circle sending love to all of these people so that love and mediation and negotiation can occur, since the digital world of YouTube says that's not possible, I'm just going to pivot. See, they told me to keep all my yoga things here and be flexible, and I'm going to pivot and post this now, and then I will film my entire experience as I sit here and pray and meditate and send love to all those people, and I will post that later. But I trust and have faith and know that there are many other decent Kiwis around New Zealand sitting with the same intent and putting the same energy into our collective consciousness as I am. And I don't need the little numbers of who's watching me on the old YouTube going live numbering thing to assure me of that. I have faith and I trust and I believe that these prayers, this energy is what New Zealand needs, and love does, will, and always wins. Back to some prayers. Bye.